I'm gonna say it's been a while since we did messages, but you know, your girl's moving around, busy. So let me pull out some major arcana. We have the Emperor and the Empress. The Emperor and the Empress, that is Aries energy. The Chariot is Cancer. The Lover is Gemini. And Aquarius, Magician, is Gemini. What else do I have over here? I know I saw the Moon, which is Cancer's energy. The Hangman, Pisces. The Tower, Scorpio. Yeah, I should have had these pulled prior, but we didn't. So, okay. So we have the Strength card, Leo's energy. What else do we have up in here? Really quick, the Fool card, Aquarius. It is Aquarius season. Happy birthday to all the Aquariuses. What else do we have in here? Let's see. We have the Devil, Capricorn's energy. What else do we have? What do we have? We have the High Priestess, Pisces energy. See some sword energy. Aquarius, Gemini. And Libra, Justice, Libra. Who else is coming through? The Death card. The Death card, Scorpio's energy. All right, the Hermit, Virgo's energy. I feel like Virgo is always hiding from me. And look at your energy came out. The Star card is here. That is Aquarius's energy. Did we miss anyone? Let me go through one more time. These cards are so beautiful, but they stick together. So it's hard for me to do a message with just these cards. We're going to do a quick message, getting into the energy for the signs for the week. And again, happy birthday to all the Aquariuses. See some sword energy. Aquarius is part of the swords. Okay, what else do we have here? We have the Sun, Leo's energy again. Pulling at all major arcanas. Temperance, which is Sagittarius's energy. Because once we do our messages, I'm going to focus on one sign at a time. Okay, do we have anything else that needs to come out? Then we'll get into our messages. Hello, if you're watching this right now. Hello on the replay, of course. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. One more look through for this deck, and then we'll get into the message for the first sign. There's no particular order. Whoever comes out, that's who we're going to do a message for. Cross watchers, you are more than welcome here. And if you have any of these signs in your charts, you might resonate with these messages. Okay, let's do a quick shuffle. Who is going to come out first? Who's going to be the first one? Who's going to be the first one? Leo. All right, Leo, you are the first one. We're going to get into some past, present, and future energy. If there's any advice or blockages, I will certainly address them. Leo, what is going on with our Leo? I wonder if this will be a love message or a message of advice about money, finances, or anything like that. We'll see. Okay. Give me the best message you can that I can interpret appropriately for the sign of Leo. Leo. Okay. There's some imbalance in your life. You could really be feeling like you're giving a lot of energy and love to people that don't appreciate you with this temperance energy. You know, the temperance is heavy on the Sagittarius energy. So you might have Sagittarius in your chart, or you might be connecting with the Sagittarius. But this is you pouring out so much love and compassion and feeling like this situation is one-sided. Okay, you have two cards out here. So Pisces is also playing in your energy. And then we also, you have major arcana. Oh my goodness. And we also have the World card. So something here in your world feels like it's incomplete. You really feel stuck because there's a situation to where you could be sacrificing yourself over and over again. So again, we have major arcana, we have the world card, we have the hangman in reverse, which is Pisces energy. And the world card has a little bit of everything: Leo, you, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus. So this is you being heavily stubborn. And this is probably the part of you that people don't see, that how you sacrifice yourself for other individuals and how you choose to put yourself in situations that really have you coming out with the shorter end of the stick. So as much bravado as you put on, and as many times as you might want to say that you are confident and you don't care, underneath all of this is a lot of bravado, because you really do sacrifice yourself for other people, and you really try to give your all to get that attention and validation that you seek at times. Hi, everybody that's dropping down. Thank you so much for being here. In your blockage position is the Seven of Swords. So here we are. You are definitely holding on to secrets, or wearing a mask, or there's somebody around you that's wearing a mask. Somebody here that is determined to fool you in a situation. They're getting away with something. See how they're looking back at you? Like, do you know that I just took from you? Do you even care? Like, I just took from you. I just played right in your face almost, Leo. Goodness. Give me a clarification for that. Oh, Three of Swords just dropped down for you. Definitely some type of situation to somebody put you in a situation to where it broke your heart. It played with your self-confidence, caused you some pain, burden, and fear here. Let's get into a money situation. Oof. The Rebel. The Rebel in reverse came out for you, Leo. So I feel like with this situation, we have limited beliefs are limiting your abundance. So here you are giving a lot to a situation and not really getting very much back. And because of that, it's blocking the money. So the Rebel was in reverse. So basically it's saying it's time for you to be a rebel. It's time for you to get out of your shell and stop showing so much love to people that don't appreciate you. Let's get into a love energy for Leo. Ooh, Lavender. So Lavender came out in reverse. I feel like this situation is playing with your tranquility, your ability to take care of yourself, like self-care. It could just be you getting enough sleep, you being healthy, going to the gym, eating right, taking care of your body, and taking care of your mental health. So this whole situation, Lavender did come out in reverse, but I'm putting it upright, of course, so you can see it. But the situation is playing with your mental well-being as well as your physical well-being. When it comes to, let's see, what is this one? Healing is in reverse. So what is the advice for Leo? So you being a rebel with a cause, you having mental issues, I'm so sorry. You being a rebel with a cause, you not having mental peace and tranquility and healing, because that came out in reverse also. This whole situation is playing with all that for you, Leo. Your advice, the Sun. Leo just came out in their own reading. Thank you so much for letting me know that you are here, Leo, and you are feeling this message. The Sun card is here because the advice here is to go into the sun. Stop putting yourself in the darkness. Anything that is you over giving to a situation, or a situation to where nobody is appreciating you, it's not a give and take. In a situation, this situation is not for you. It's not going to let you heal. It's not going to bring out the kindness and the peace and help you have that self-care that you need. It's not going to utilize your skill of being a rebel at times so you can bring in the abundance. Sometimes people that don't go too far, they don't know how far they can go. And you have that ability sometimes, Leo, to go too far. But in this energy, I feel like you are being taken advantage of, and you are really conceding to the negative energy and the negative mental health or physical health this situation is bringing you. So the Sun card is here to remind you of who you are. You are a Leo. You are jovial. You are happy. You are childlike in your spirit. You are positive in your highest vibration. You know, you have the spirit of a child. You are loving and giving. So the universe wants you to get back into that energy, Leo. That's what I have for the sign of Leo here. Let's get into the next sign. So you see the strength card, you know I read for Leo. Let me see the next person that is out, the next energy that is out, the Hangman. Okay, we're going to go with Pisces. So whatever sign you see up here is a sign that I already read for. Let's do a quick shuffle, Pisces, and then we'll get into a message for you. Divinely guided message that I can interpret appropriately for the sign of Pisces. Oh. Well, there you are, Pisces. The star card is out for you. So the star card, you might have Aquarius around you. Aquarius might be in your chart, but we have the star card here because it represents an energy of you healing possibly from a traumatic experience, healing from all the things that were designed to break you, Pisces. You are rising up and you are loving this, and I'm loving this for you. What else does Pisces need to know? The sign of Pisces. Ooh, the Seven of Pentacles. So you are showing yourself as you are coming up, you're healing from toxic energies, you're no longer replaying old toxic stories in your head. But underneath Pisces, the Seven of Pentacles is here because I feel like you still harbor some disappointment this deep down underneath. And why do you harbor this disappointment? So the Seven of Pentacles is the energy of you not putting a lot of effort into what is in front of you. Like it's like you are not motivated. So yes, you're showing yourself as a person that has healed and you're really coming into your own, but deep down underneath, there's something that you are still stuck on. I need some clarification. Come on, Pisces, clarify for me, please. Alrighty, that's the one. The Fool card. So double Aquarius energy in your energy, Pisces. Who are you surrounding yourself with? So although you are in a better position than you have been in a very long time, the Fool card is here because it's just showing that you still feel stuck. You still feel like there's more freedom for you to have, and you don't have that. I feel like you still want to get away. You still want to spread your wings and fly and really be independent. There's something here that still attracts you, still lingers in your mind, and it's almost like you can't shake it because there's something here that you want that you're not getting. I don't know if you're not getting this from a relationship or if you're feeling smothered in a relationship and you want something new. Okay, the Chariot is here. So, okay, so that can make perfect sense. So the Chariot is here because it's like there's lack of communication. Excuse me, I'm going to burp. Lack of communication, lack of victory here. The Cancer is in your energy. You have some major arcana in your energy as well. So you have a Cancer's energy. The Chariot is in reverse. So lack of communication, lack of seeing things, lack of being on the same page as the person that you could be interacting with. Let's get into financially. What is going on with you? I want to put this to the side. What is going on with Pisces financially? So you could be in a situation to where either somebody is heavily dependent on you or you are depending on them with this offering. This offering energy, it did come out in reverse. I'll turn it upright. So the offering here is like your needs in a situation are not being met. So although you have things that you want, things that you have manifested and worked hard for at the same time, I don't feel like all your needs are being met in a relationship. And that really plays with your mind. It plays with how you see things. Let's see what else is here. The Moon card. So I don't know if this is just a phase for you. You're going through a cycle, but you're intuitive, of course. You're a Pisces. And although things are looking good on the outside, on the inside, intuitively, you know that something here is not right. Oh, does it have to do with the lover? Pisces, heavy on the lover's energy. What is the advice for Pisces? Five of Cups. Whew. There's Pisces. You are intuitive, so you know what works for you, what in a relationship will and will not work for you. If you've ever watched my videos, you know that I say when Pisces fall in love, they tend to put their intuition and their common sense somewhere that they tuck it away and then they don't see it anymore. They can't see it. You become the perfect person for them somehow, some way. But in this energy, Pisces, it feels like there is disappointment with this person. There is frustration and heartbreak, and you're not addressing that. You're kind of ignoring that. You're kind of ignoring it, but you know that it's just beneath the surface. But on the outside, you seem so happy, and you seem like things are going well, and you're with the person you want to be with, but deep down inside, something is lacking. Four of Swords. So we have a Four of Swords in reverse energy. So the Four of Swords in reverse is like there's a lot of fatigue here. There's a lot of mental trauma, a lot of negative self-talk, a negative feeling here. The Five of Cups represents disappointment. The universe wants you to address this because no matter how you wear your glasses, these rose-colored tinted glasses, you won't be able to take away from the fact that this is probably not the right situation for you. So is it a person that you reconciled with? Someone that you finally wanted, that you feel like you have them, but you don't have them completely, Pisces? You let me know. What is in the energy from this person? So somebody is saying, I want to hold you in my arms. What else? Maybe it's somebody that hovers around you. They tend to hoover you. So you tend to go back to them. Our love will never cease to exist. I want to hold you in my arms. What else is here? So whatever it is for you, your guides are always with you, Pisces. Don't ignore your intuition when it comes to a person in a situation, because you know better. And if this is the person for you, you will know this, but don't try to make them the person for you. Allow your guides to help you see that this is the right person for you. But right now I feel like you're over giving, and there's a broken heart upon you if this is the wrong person. So that's what I have for Pisces. The advice here is to listen to your guides and take heed. Don't block out the negatives about a person, because this person could be the one to break your heart and cause you a lot of fatigue and mental anguish and take from you financially. That's Pisces. Put our cards to the side. And who is our next sign out? If you see any sign up here, just know I already did them. The Lovers, Gemini is next. Gemini is next. I'm dropping cards. Okay, we're going to move a little faster. And if you're here watching the replay, thank you for being here. If you're watching me now, thank you. I'm focusing on the energy and the messages, so I can't say hi to everybody individually, but thank you for being here. Okay. Gemini, Two of Cups. You found a love, your soulmate, somebody that you have a harmonious relationship with. Gemini, who is this person that has you feeling like they are the one? So we have an energy of love, companionship, soulmate, give and take, harmony. So it could be somebody you just met, could be somebody that's been in your life, and you're really feeling this person. Oh, underneath it all, Two of Swords in reverse. So we have a Two of Cups, Two of Swords. Almost feels like a twin flame type of energy, Gemini. So as much as you love this person, I feel like this person could be boring at times. You could be at a crossroads with your decision. You're showing a lot of love to this person and a lot of love in this relationship. But underneath, there is maybe some boredom, a bad decision, or even you're at a crossroads with this person. Maybe they don't stimulate you mentally. Maybe they are not the person, they can't keep up with you, is what I'm trying to say. Look on the floor so you know it's deep. Knight of Wands is here. There is some passion that is lacking in this situation. This person could be a player, or you could just be sabotaging the relationship, but I don't know if this is you. Give me some clarification on Gemini. Is this Gemini or is this the person? You could be connecting to a Cancer. The Chariot in reverse came out for you also. So the Chariot in reverse is like there is no win in this relationship. There is no, there could be no communication, or not feeling like you won a prize here. The thrill has gone away financially. What is going on for Gemini? Windfall. You're about to receive a windfall of money and a pay raise. So maybe this person is not in line or on track with what you got going on. Maybe financially they're struggling. Look, and you want some freedom. You want freedom to go toward an opportunity that you want, or opportunities that you want. You know, Geminis are movers and shakers in their highest vibration. They can get over you really quick once they put their mind to it. But this situation feels like, you know, maybe you thought this person was the one, and oops, actually they're not the one, and you're trying to figure out how to let them down easy. So you're going through a period of transformation, Gemini. There's some breakthrough, reinvention. You're ready for the next level. And I don't feel like the person or the people that you have yourself around are ready to go to that next level with you, and you see it for yourself. That's why you question it. The Ten of Swords in reverse, but you do fear betraying these people. You fear like not being loyal in this situation. So the Ten of Swords in reverse is betraying, backstabbing. Maybe you are a Gemini that knows what it feels like to be betrayed and hurt and left for fodder, and you don't want to do that to the next person. So you really have to watch how you move and shake. Geminis that are more mature and older, they know that you can't just like bounce and from one person to the next, or you can't just, you know, go on a whim. Like you're older, you realize that relationships that are built on loyalty, respect, and love, those are very important. And you don't want to break this up because you don't want to be the bad person. And you know you'll be the bad person if you disconnect with this energy. What else is here for Gemini? I'm trying to see. Did I pull all your cards? What else is here? So Knight of Cups. Maybe this person helped you in your time of need. Maybe they were a part of your transformation. The Death card and the transformation is here. Death card means transformation, rebirth. So perhaps this person was a part of that, and you kind of credit who you are to what they were to you. And this is why you feel like you can't move on. Hi, Fifi. Hi, girl. So maybe this is why that you can't move on and move out of this energy with this person. So what is Gemini's advice? Give me a quick advice message. It flew on the floor. So here you have Five of Cups in reverse here. So anything that doesn't really come from the heart, Gemini, if you're staying in a situation out of love and loyalty, that's one thing. But if it's not coming from the heart, how real is it? So if you feel like you're in a situation or around people that you need to move on from because you're not growing, I feel like this person or these people in your energy will respect you more if you just are honest. Like, they can mend themselves, things will come together and they will support you. But if you continue to stay in a situation, whether it's friendship, love, career wise, and you feel like you're not growing from this and there's more to be had, then you're really just disappointing yourself. You're disappointing the people around you that love you, because anybody that loves you will understand your need to level up, and they will either go on that journey with you or help you, or help to make a way for you to go on that journey, which will in turn not to be to hold you back, just let you go and wish you well. So I feel like you have a big fear of disappointing someone in this energy, but the energy here is for you to transform, to move on, to grow, rebuild here, be free. Seek out that opportunity that you know that you've always wanted and that you're qualified for. That's what I have for Gemini. Next sign, Virgo. It's so funny because Virgo's always like, their energy always leaves. So Virgo, haha, I caught your energy. We're going to see what is going on with Virgo's energy. Give me a minute to shuffle the cards. Let's regroup and take a sip. And then I'm going to try to move a little bit faster too, so we can get through all the signs in this one live. I'm always getting pulled away, even when I want to come back. Okay. Virgo is next. There we go then. Virgo, the Justice card in reverse. Somebody has created an unfair situation, unjust situation for you, Virgo. What is going on with you? That's big on Libra's energy. You could be connecting with the Libra. You could be fighting with the Libra. Three of Pentacles in reverse. I was looking at my deck to make sure it is not in reverse. Okay, so the Three of Pentacles in reverse is there's some selfish energy going on around you, Virgo. So there's injustice, a feeling of being selfish, only thinking about you, one-sided communication. So are you this person, or is there somebody close to you in this energy that is treating you unfairly, or are you the person treating other people unfairly? Let's clarify the Justice card, Six of Pentacles. So this is somebody that you once really had deep love for, somebody that provided you stability at one point in your life. I'm sorry, I'm burping. Okay, somebody that really provided you stability in your life, Virgo. So the Six of Pentacles is here, that you really felt balance and peace with this person. It was a give and take situation, but I don't know if this person came into your life to cause injustice, or there's some injustice along the way. Maybe that wasn't the plan, and then injustice happened, and then there's a lot going on. Maybe it's even a court situation. We know that justice represents legal matters, but there's definitely disharmony here. Three of Pentacles in reverse is you being selfish. Virgos can be very secretive. They hold a lot of things close to the vest. They can hold your secrets, and they can hold your secrets for years. They can hold on to things. They can be very sneaky, Virgos, you can be. But here is an energy of being selfish and feeling unbalanced here. Why is the Three of Pentacles in reverse there? Okay, here we have this Five of Cups creeping their head, because Virgo, deep down inside, you are very defensive because there has been some spilled milk that you're crying over, some disappointment, some heartbreak, and some frustration. Eight of Swords. So this is you, Virgo, and you have a tendency to do that, play stories over and over in your head. You have a tendency to overanalyze and to overthink situations, and this is you in this situation. You're overthinking something. You're not able to let it go. A situation has made you feel like you are feeling like you are trapped and stuck. And although you are a free person, when somebody looks at you, when you look at yourself, you feel stuck. It's almost like you're trapped in your mind. You're like imprisoned in your mind over a situation. Let's see. Let me get into money issues. Okay. So financially, if this situation is affecting you, just know that slow and steady wins the race. So easy does it. No need to go all out. Keep doing you. Virgos, they can be very um, practical when it comes to money. So you have a tendency to build things up. You're not going too fast. You're not like the fire signs where you're going for the highest dollar. You easy does it. You will have everything you need because you're very logical when it comes to money and very practical. Let's see, love. Okay, so this came out in reverse. So maintenance and encouragement. So I feel like when it comes to love, the ability for you to maintain and encourage and be the guidance to your partner has definitely affected you when it comes to the situation that you are going through here. You feel like the only person right now maybe you can encourage is yourself, and you're looking for guidance for yourself. Virgo is the type of person, they typically have all the answers because I don't want to say they're know-it-alls, but Virgos, like I said, they're very analytical, and they really are a person where they can be nitpicky and they are attracted to all the details. But right now, this is not a good time for you because you're trying to tend to your own well-being, your own maintenance, your own encouragement and guidance. See what else is here for Virgo. Compromise. So if you haven't compromised in the past, this is a sign for you to compromise and understand a situation and be more flexible. The reward in the situation would be give and take. You give and take of knowledge and understanding knowledge. So the compromise is here for you. What else advice in the actual deck is there? These cards are flying over the place. Knight of Swords. So this is you not being reckless. Knight of Swords in reverse is you not being reckless, not making haste decisions, like slow, steady, and easy. Take time to breathe. Take a moment for yourself because I feel like this energy is a low vibrational energy for you. Usually Virgos, you are that person that you compromise, you easy does it, you're flexible, you analyze, but I feel like lately it's been reckless for you because of how you feel inside. So just take time to really think about things before you do them and don't be so quick to cut people out. Really try to listen to both sides of the situation before you decide that this situation should be ended because I don't feel like you're in your highest vibration. So you're not able to look at a situation in a true form like you would usually do. Right now, there's a lot of things going on in your life, a lot of injustice and a lot of selfishness, and maybe feeling betrayed and brokenhearted. And this is what's causing you to feel like you have to make haste decisions. But take a step back and really look at the situation and the people around you and see who needs to stay and who needs to go. And really do it from a perspective of logic and not anger. That's Virgo's energy. All right, who next? Who's next? Let's give me a minute to get the cards together. Like I said, I'm going to try to move faster. Aquarius. Happy birthday to all the Aquariuses. Alrighty, Aquarius. You have shown up, and this one is for you. Aquarius season is definitely upon us. Oh, Aquarius, a lot going on. Okay, so we have the Empress in reverse and the Seven of Wands. What is going on with you, Aquarius? So this could be a male or a female, but I feel like there's been you lacking in nurturing others. Whatever ideas that you have been having in the past, I feel like you've really not been tapping into those ideas. You've been operating from a place of frustration here. Seven of Wands, you've probably had to slay some dragons too. Like the Seven of Wands energy is all about you feeling the need to stand your ground. Like maybe there's been situations where people have depended on you way for far too long or way too much, and you really had to put your foot down and really had to stand up for yourself, saying, "Look, just because I'm nice doesn't mean I'm weak." What else is here for our Aquarius? Four of Pentacles in reverse. So financially, you could be thrown off your game a little bit with this Four of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you've been very vocal about what you're going to accept and not accept. And it's probably because you've gotten older, especially this is your season. So you turned a year older and you're like, look, I'm not accepting anything less than whatever it is for you. You know, anything less than insert. Ace of Cups and Two of Cups have come out. So this is within loving relationships. This is not just with work, finances, and jobs, careers. This is with love too. Like you found yourself in the past giving all that you can give to a situation, and to really make love harmonious and a union for you and your person. But I don't know if you're willing to do that in the future. Like you really ran yourself ragged, it feels like. See, let's get into an financial energy. Look, can't make it up. You've taken a loss. A major phase in your life is ending. So you have to embrace the newness. But there's a loss that you have taken, and you're being very vocal about, like, look, I've taken too many losses. I'm not trying to take any more. I'm not going to overgive like I used to. You are the water bearer. So it makes sense that you are pouring out love, and you have cups, and so many cups in your energy, and you have the maternal instinct. But at this point, there too much has gone on. You could have lost somebody that was very close to you too, and this loss could be feeling permanent to you. So it's like, well, if I lost this person, then I'm not afraid to lose anybody else. So don't try me. We have the Moth in reverse for you. So here you are. No more mystery here. No concealing, no illusions. You're saying exactly what is on your mind. Okay. The Strength card. You could be surrounding yourself with a Leo. You could be around a Leo or Aries, because we have two major arcanas in your energy. So the Strength card is you building up the strength and the courage to do whatever you want. Not having any guilt or having any fear of the person that you are becoming, being very brave when it comes to how you want to live your life, and how the people that you want around you, and the people that you choose to love and allow to love you. See, let's get into what else is here. Give me something for Aquarius, please. So deception is in reverse. No more deception, no more masks being worn, no more illusions. Once again, illusion has come upon us. So you can see deep into the people that you surround yourself with. So a lot of times, Aquarius, if you don't know this about Aquarius, they tend to see you for who you are and love you anyway. They can look past the negative person that other people might see and love you anyway. And in this season, it feels like you're seeing people for who they are, and you're actually staying away from them, because in the past they could have drained you dry. So you look at them, you see them, and there's going to be no like illusions of looking past them or feeling like you're just going to be superficial with the person because this person is not going to be in your life for too long. No, if you see who they are, I feel like in this energy, you're just going to acknowledge that and move past that. I'm not going to help you wear that mask. You just have to go. You're getting more into a homebody spirit, to where you're going to be more cozy and secure within home. Aquariuses are freedom loving. They love to go out, mix and mingle with people. But I feel like in this era, you're not going to want to. You're really focused on building home up and having a home with a person, whether it be family, friends, your lover. You're focused on building a family that is warmth and cozy, very tight-knit group. We know Aquariuses don't have a lot of friends, even though they know a lot of people. And in this season, that's what you're emphasizing your life on. You're emphasizing, yes, I don't know a lot of people. I don't want to be around a lot of people. I'm going to be at home more. I'm going to be cozy, warm, and at home. You're not going to even be able to see me. I'm not going to be your friend. And you're focused on building commitment. So the Hierophant is here. You could be connecting with a Taurus. You could have Taurus in your chart, but this is definitely you building something that is stable, a contractual obligation, you looking up to somebody that can do something just as good as you, or if not better. You're really looking at them for guidance. They are helping you. But most importantly, there is a commitment and a contract here and stability here that you are bringing into the future because you want something that feels more secure. So this could be a relationship, a job, finances, something here. You're no longer being that freedom loving in this energy. It's all about security here. And the universe is blessing you with that, Aquarius. So happy birthday to all the Aquarius. That's Aquarius's energy. Okay, who's next? That's the Devil, Aquarius. The Devil, Capricorn is next. The workers of the zodiac sign, the fathers of the zodiac sign, the more practical ones in their highest vibration. So let's get into a message for Capricorn. Capricorn. I don't want any old cards. We're going to shuffle. Give me a divinely guided message that I can interpret appropriately for the sign of Capricorn. If you're watching this on the replay, if you see the cards here, that means I already read for the sign. So just skip on through. Give me something for Capricorn. What is in Capricorn's energy? Ooh, Ace of Swords, Capricorn. I love this for you. So Ace of Swords is all about you seeking truth and clarity. You are in your own divine energy. You're being very honest with yourself and the people around you with this Ace of Swords. Queen of Cups. Okay, you still have an emotional side to you, a nurturing side to you. Maybe that you don't show everybody. You don't want people to see that because, you know, people are people and they do take advantage of you when they know that you are nurturing, loving, and able to give out of the kindness of your heart. But you're hiding that side from others right now. That's what it feels like. And you're holding up this sword, seeking truth and clarity. You only want people in your life that are real. The King of Wands is here. So here is you luring people in with love and compassion, but you also have a charming side to you with this King of Wands. You also have definitely a go-getter side. And you want to be around people that are go-getters as well, not people that are going to draw from your energy, because Capricorns are the fathers of the zodiac sign. So you have a tendency to give advice and try to help people the best way you can. But you found in the past that doesn't necessarily work on all people. So you are leading out with the kindness of your heart, but still deep down inside, you have this passion to help people and love people. And people probably don't even see this in you. But I feel like you're kind of blocking that out because you're sick and tired of being taken advantage of. What is, okay. Capricorn, thank you so much for showing up to your own reading, letting me know this message is significantly for you. The Devil card is here because this is you being a workaholic, really going out and building up your nest egg. We know that you are the type of sign that will go out, work, and you want to get it. You can be very materialistic at times. So the Devil card is here to remind us of that. So this is you overdoing everything. Like if it comes to work, you got to be a workaholic. When it comes to love, it feels like you're going overboard in love. Definitely a situation to where you are building yourself up and you're putting yourself first. And I love that for you. Let's see. Oh, so what is this settling energy, Capricorn? I don't know why it came out for you. So in regards to finances, this is a settling energy. Your soul is telling you you're on the wrong path. So Capricorn, this could be prior to this energy. So you've had to put your guard up and really face that you gave a lot to people that never appreciated you. And so the energy here is that you have been settling. So your soul is telling you you're on the wrong path. And so you had to move differently. This is why you try to hide or conceal, not necessarily hide, but conceal your motives or and who you are, because you're tired of being taken advantage of. People see you and they see everything that they can get from you, and they tend to take it away from you and not give back. Okay, it says allow yourself time and space to evolve, and you will find your true path. So you could be a Capricorn to where you found that something wasn't working and you were just settling because you were so comfortable in a situation, and you had to reroute your your path because it really wasn't working. It became toxic. You were overworking yourself when it came to relationships, when it came to your job. Mentally, you were just all over the place, and you're not used to being like that. You're a very strong individual. You can take on a lot of responsibilities. And again, you are the father. So you take on that role of wanting to give advice to everyone, wanting people to shine in their best light. So the universe had to push you out of that comfort zone. Stop settling. Stop giving more than people deserve. Split energy. So although you recognize what you've given and what people have not given back to you, you recognize that you have options, and you have been unfocused on things that truly matter, multitasking, and you haven't really decided what you really wanted. Like it's like you know, but you feel some sort of responsibility for different types of humanity. I hope that makes sense. So it causes you to have split energy. One way you want to help people, and then the other way you're like, these people don't appreciate me anyway. What am I doing? But it's so much in your nature just to help people that it's hard for you to pull away. Let's see what else is here. Do we have any advice for Capricorn? All right, all right. So I'm going to take these two, the one that's flipped over, Two of Wands. Make plans and stick with it. Capricorn, this Two of Wands is all about you making plans, making a decision, and sticking with it. You know, don't feel the need to come back to something that you already left. Look at Seven of Swords, wearing a mask, looking back. You are, see, split energy. There's a lot of split energy here, Capricorn. Give me something else. Capricorn, you have unfinished business somewhere. So although you're coming off seeking truth and clarity, and maybe that's where the unfinished business is coming from, and then the split energy and settling, that's why this energy is here for you. But there is unfinished business somewhere. There, I don't, you know where it's at, but there's unfinished business. There is a need, dare I say, to get back at a situation. Although Capricorns say they're not revengeful, I don't know about that, but there something here is unfinished for you, and you are not going to stop focusing on it until you get to the truth and the heart of the matter. And this is why the split energy is coming out. Give me a really quick advice card for Capricorn. I'm almost like I gotta pull another deck. So the Lovers came out right away. You could be surrounding yourself with Gemini or Aquarius, but the energy here is to focus on love, peace, and harmony. But I feel like if you've wronged a Capricorn in this situation, don't you worry, they're coming for you. But Capricorn, is it really worth it? Is it really worth this situation? But there is some unfinished business. So just know that. And the universe understands that for you. I don't even know if they're trying to tell you to leave or stay or to wrap it up. I don't know. Maybe we'll know when we do another reading, but there's a lot going on with you. So the best advice that I can give is focus on love, peace, and harmony when it comes to here. But the universe recognizes that there's something here that you feel like you need to complete, because you are definitely a person in your highest vibration, a sign that wants to fulfill obligations and duty. And if you gave your word to a situation in your highest vibration, a Capricorn wants to keep their word. So you have split energy, and it's looking like you're settling, but it's a situation to where maybe it's because it's going to bring peace and harmony once you settle the situation. we'll have to revisit this, Capricorn. We'll have to read. Maybe we'll have to do a more in-depth reading for you, because that that requires more of us, more time. And I wasn't expecting that. All right, let's keep going. Okay, we already did Gemini. We already did Pisces. If we already did you, then we're going to keep moving. Cancer. If you see your sign over here, just know that we already did you, and just going to keep going. Now we're up to Cancer. What do you got for Cancer? What do we have for Cancer's energy? If any divinely guided message I can interpret appropriately, that the person that is doing this can understand, and I can express it in a way that you understand what I'm saying and be able to follow me, please. Now let me, my card on the floor, let me get it. This is for Cancer. What do we have for Cancer? What does Cancer need to know? If there's any advice to be given, I will certainly give it to you. Ooh. Queen of Cups. It feels like you're in a Capricorn's energy too, but we have a Queen of Cups and a Four of Swords. So this is you, Cancer, very burnt out and fatigued, but you're still showing love. Deep down underneath, you really want to take a break and just kind of do you and get back into your own energy, but you're still showing love to a situation that you feel confident about. We have the Queen of Cups. We know that Cancer represents the Queen of Cups along with Pisces and Scorpio. Eight of Swords. So Eight of Swords in reverse is an energy of you trying to figure out how to get out. Sorry, I got a message. So the Eight of Swords in reverse is you thinking of ways to leave a situation behind. Whatever situation this is for you, Cancer, has you really feeling overwhelmed, fatigued, burnt out, needing a break, needing to regroup, needing to feel like you need to be more in tune with yourself, like relaxation. Maybe go get your hair done, your nails done, maybe go to a retreat or something. It's a need for you to just get away and take care of you. What is this Eight of Swords in reverse about though as well? Six of Cups. So we have a Queen of Cups, we have a Six of Cups. We're all up in these cups energy. This is you feeling very nostalgic here. So you could be thinking about the past a lot. You could be connecting with people from your past, or feeling like you wish how things used to be, like you're holding on to the past. So I really got to think about it sometimes, because I'm trying to get the energy. So Six of Cups is you really thinking about the past a lot, how things used to be, how people used to respect you, or how much love that you had for a situation. And I don't feel like you have that much love for a situation anymore. Maybe you show up, maybe you still show love, but you don't feel the same about something, Cancer. In this energy, it feels like you don't feel the same anymore. You don't feel like you once did. You could have outgrown a situation, or it really could have become toxic for you. Alrighty. The Lovers. So I do feel like you really want that peace, harmony, love, soulmate situation, friendship, just a connection, something that you can have, something that is your own, something where somebody respects you and shows you a lot of love and dignity here. And this does not necessarily have to be just relationships. It could just be in life. It could be in your career, at your job. Just something here that brings you joy, peace, and harmony. Ooh, the Devil. I feel like whatever you're attracted to is very toxic right now. The Devil energy is Capricorn's energy. The Lovers, we have Gemini's energy. You could be connecting to either one of these signs, or you could have them in your chart. But whatever is here with this Devil energy, it feels like an energy of you feeling like I don't want to say a slave, but I feel like you feel entrapped. Like it's almost like you're enmeshed in a situation that doesn't have anything to do with you, but you find yourself caring about people so much that you tend to take on issues that are not yours because you're trying to help someone else. That's the energy that I'm getting. But you just really want to be loved and you want to have peace and harmony. So whatever's going on has you burnt out. You miss the way things used to be. And you're still showing love because that's what you do. You're a Cancer. So you dig in your heels and you tend to love people even at their worst. So here you are with the Two of Pentacles trying to decide what you need to do, trying to balance. It's like it almost feels like you're juggling things and you're prioritizing wrong here with this Two of Pentacles. Let me see. Give me financially what is going on with Cancer. So you don't speak a lot about your finances, the silence, moving in silence. So you are moving in silence and you are continuing to build, but that doesn't mean that you're happy where you're building, but you're still doing your thing, which I love for you, Cancer. So silence is the best way to increase your personal power. So people don't even know how much power that you have because you don't show them, but you are definitely secure in who you are and what you are doing. But what they see may be burning you out, but personally, you're secure with what you have going on. So sharing too much too soon, not everyone is honest and trustworthy. So, and you know that. So that's why Cancers are very private because they don't want you messing with them. They do their own thing. Ooh, and love. You're running away from love. So you're trying to run away from emotions and confusions. You're on the run, like that Beyonce tour. Oh, let me get you a card. I'm probably not going to have time. I'm going to have to stop at Cancer, y'all. I'm so sorry. We'll have to do the other signs in the future. Okay, so we have harvest. So there is something that you're harvesting, but I don't feel like, of course, you're telling anybody, but you put in a lot of hard work and determination in a situation that you are in, but however, I feel like you're going to take that and you're going to put it somewhere else. So you are moving in silence. So if you're watching this, you're a Cancer, or if you are a cross watcher, you notice that the Cancer feels like they're running away, they're being very elusive. That's because they're building something and they don't want you to mess up what they're building. They're harvesting whatever they have and they're taking it somewhere else. So whatever situation that they're in now, I feel like they're kind of drained here, but just know that they're not going to leave a situation empty handed. They're going to get what they came for, and then they're going to take that and take it somewhere else and continue to build. So I love that for you, Cancer. So right now, that is all I have. That's all the signs that I have for you. I have Leo, Virgo, Cancer, Gemini, Pisces, Capricorn, and Aquarius in this one. So hopefully I can come back and do the other signs. I wish you the best and positive energy, and that is what I have for you. Thank you. Bye.